Oh, baby, all I want for Christmas is you. This one. Hello, everyone. I'm Beth Hoyt. You're watching My Damn Channel Live, and it's the holiday season. Seriously, try to think about anything else. Okay, it's possible, actually. What did you think about? I was thinking about Homeland, which is not very cozy, but this show will be. Our guest today is the adorable and the hilarious actress and comedian Arden Myrin. We'll be doing the Winterlicious tag together, and maybe later we'll shove marshmallows in our mouths like classy ladies. By maybe, I mean for sure. Get your questions in now for Arden, and later there will be time for just you and me, of course. I want to know like what you celebrate, and if you have weird or amazing traditions, get in the chat, stay in the chat. Guys, winter is coming, and so is an awesome show. First up, it's a brand new John Friedman internet program.
It's the John Friedman internet program on your World Wide Web.
Forest meet Deforest.
It's the John Friedman internet program on your World Wide Web.
Bitches, you know where you are right now.
You're at My Damn Channel, live.
Bam!
And we're the Wing Girls.
Yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that. But I did this. Does this
What's
make
that?
sense? No, I don't know.
Hello, I've got right here a very funny lady. You've seen her on Mad TV, Chelsea Lately, the movie Bachelorette, Wrong, which comes out in January, and Take Me Home on the YouTube channel Spaces. The list really goes on and on, but let's get to it. Come on down, Arden Myrin.
What?
Hey, Arden.
Hey, Beth, how
Thanks
are
for
you?
being here. I'm great.
Look at our height difference, but I like it. I feel like we're like superheroes, this little blonde
Right.
superheroes.
We're showing the different types of ladies
Exactly.
available.
They're different holiday season.
Yeah,
You can have this one or that one or both.
Oh, wait, that's what I get? That one?
This one.
Right, you can have this one or that one?
This
Yeah,
one,
thanks.
that
I'll
one.
be that one.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Okay, right now I have to do something very important. It's a list.
I like lists.
It's a holiday list. I like them too. It's a holiday list of our favorite things.
Oh, I like that. It's like a game and holidays, which I love.
And we get to talk about our favorite things.
I love it.
Okay, we're going to be doing the Winterlicious tag created by MacBarbie07.
What?
Daily Grace did the list on her vlog last week. Now it's our turn. It's also our chance to like dive into who you are right away.
I love it. I
Okay.
feel like we're soul sisters. I feel like
like-
there's a connection.
Yeah, but I'm the big one.
No, you're the awesome one.
Oh, okay. No, you're awesome.
And you're the one that can fly.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready to get all Winterlicious?
Yes, are you-
Let's do it.
Let's make lists.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm excited.
me too. I'm super excited.
We've established that we're excited and
Yeah.
we love lists. And we both love the holidays.
I am like a Christmas freak. I mean, I get so excited that I would put up a Christmas tree like September 7th if I could. I get so excited when the commercials start.
Yes.
The windows, the lights, the ornaments, the presents.
But the commercials aren't as good as they were. Remember how awesome they used to be?
Oh,
I
God.
mean, it's because I was a kid and like.
The magic.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing Santa was coming.
Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Number one,
Mm-hmm.
favorite winter nail polish.
Okay, I definitely got the Oxblood memo, and I am rocking Chick Flick Cherry this year, which is a switch up
Ooh.
from my normal Russian roulette.
Wow, she's
Yeah.
very specific. I just go with typical red and green. I happen to really love Essie.
Me
And I
too.
do love this color, which is Geranium.
Ooh.
And I like to just alternate colors, like I did here, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number two.
Yeah.
Favorite winter lip product.
I'm gonna go for, I'll just show you like a game show. I like Rosebud Lip Balm in the tin.
Oh yeah, I like that too, except I think about riding the subway and like there's gotta be one time that I've touched a pole and then put my finger in there.
Okay, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack then. I'm gonna take it back around. I have a new favorite, hot pink lip tar. Lip tar.
Is that what you're wearing right
That's
now?
what I'm wearing right now.
Good.
It's not gonna come off, and it's made by Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. So we have something in common. That
I
company.
do love
and
that. It
I.
hasn't worn at all since you've been here.
Right?
I
I've
like-
made out with so many people. You'd think it would be
She's been
gone by
getting
now.
around. My favorite thing is this chapstick I stole from my mom that she got at a gas station in Lake Tahoe, apparently.
Oh,
It's like a
Heavenly.
heavenly. It's like a cheap Burt's Beeswax, but I tell you what, it is heavenly.
Is it? You know what? And they're not all of them are.
I know, it's hard
Some
to
of them
find.
get waxy, like a candle.
Or they
I
wear
don't
off
know.
right away.
Yeah.
Number three, most worn winter clothing piece.
I love a snood.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which is the
I love
scarf
like
that has
a,
the,
I want to basically look like Nanook of the North from like November to March. So I like a hood with like a pom-pom scarf. I like a scarf hood snood combo.
That's funny because that's like what mine is, kind of. Mine is this scarf, which is really great because you can wear like this if you get hot when you're running errands, or you can go like this and it is like you're being hugged by a bear in the best way.
Can I show you how you could make it a snood?
Please.
Okay.
I
So
want
if you
nothing
have it,
more.
because these are popular right now, so you could just, if you
Top
did
shop.
need Topshop. See, right? So there's this. There's this effect, and then you're Nanook.
Oh,
of the
you're
North.
doing it.
It's just me, you guys. Don't be afraid. It's just me. I'm not
there
going to
she
kill
is.
you.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, this is nice.
I know.
I'm going to wear it.
Number 4, most worn winter accessory. We just kind of did it.
Okay, we just did it. So maybe I need to backtrack on my other outfit thing. I'm gonna go for I enjoy for the outfit. So I guess snood would be accessory. Outfit, I'm gonna go corduroy A-line miniskirt and tights with little booties.
Colored tights?
I like colored tights and I like a razzle dazzle booty.
I like that. I like that. I like wearing the colored tights as well. I like textured tights.
Ooh, I like a navy tight.
I'm just copying you because I love your ideas. So like, where you going with this? I think we are soul sisters with the smooth thing.
What's your favorite? What's your outfit that's not the accessory? You like the tights, like textured
yeah.
tights, textured tights.
Yeah. Number 5, favorite winter scent or candle?
Okay, I like red currant candle, red currant scent.
Like berry? Like it's like cranberry?
No. It's more like a mulled, like, ooh, somebody's
that's
making
good.
my holiday nog and they're
Ooh,
gonna make out
Sounds
under
delicious.
the mistletoe.
I have to get one of those.
It's nice. It's real nice.
I like just like the Christmas tree scent because usually I don't have like a good smelling Christmas tree in my house, my apartment. So I'll just settle for the candle.
like a pine, like a nice pine.
Number 6, favorite winter beverage?
Hot toddy.
Sisters! This is my favorite. As you can see, I've kind of tapped into it a little bit. And it's so good when you have a sore throat and you have a hot toddy and you're like, this is good for me.
Oh my God, so good. I want also, side note, I love a machine-made hot chocolate with whipped cream. I love it like at the ski
a
slope,
7-Eleven?
like the ski slope or 7-Eleven where you push the button and it's like, and it whips it up and then you get like whipped cream or fluff on top.
Where did you grow up?
Rhode Island, but we went to Vermont every year.
I was gonna say, you can tell I was like, ooh, like at a 7-Eleven, and you're like at the ski slope.
Yeah, and this guy's up. Where'd you grow up?
Wisconsin.
Hey now.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. Okay. Number 7, all-time favorite Christmas or holiday movie?
Gotta be Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
It is good.
What's
it doesn't
yours?
have to be that though.
Oh, okay,
you could
what's yours?
rephrase that.
What's yours?
Are you gonna see that on Broadway? Are you having a desire to see that?
Yeah, I have the desire.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Annie this Saturday night. Gonna start with that.
Jelly.
Gonna start with that.
My favorite movie of all time
Yeah.
is Home Alone. So I think I get to pick a new one for the holiday.
Okay,
movies.
yep,
And
yep.
it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh my God, I support that wholeheartedly.
Oh, good.
I support that. I love it. I love it. Getting
so
to know
positive.
you.
Yeah.
And I think you picked a really good scarf. I just want to see, like, looking. I'm like, oh,
You look
razzle.
great. Number 8, favorite Christmas holiday song.
Okay, I like the ones that's like, ding dong, da da da, like hark how the bells ring,
Oh.
da 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 da. I like the intensity of the panic. I'm like, are they gonna make it?
And the
I like-
harmonies, if you
yes.
find someone who can just randomly slip
and like
in
the
that.
bong bong ding. I like that, and I like Mariah Carey. What you were singing up top, All I Want for Christmas.
Did you see her do it with Jimmy Fallon?
No.
You have to watch it.
Nailed it.
You guys have to watch it.
Nailed
so
it.
good.
What's
so
yours?
good. I like that song, and I really like a really good Oh Holy Night. Someone can really,
Oh, that's sweet.
it gives me goosebumps. If someone can really belt that out, I just wish I could belt so much that I love the song.
That's nice. I like that.
Number 9, favorite holiday food or treat?
I like those weird little white, like gingerbread cookies. Those like gingerbread cookies.
So
What
many
is the
that I
word
don't.
of
The
those?
Schnufferpluffs?
Yeah, there's like a fresh enough or not stuff
That's what it
I
is.
guess.
That's exactly
Because
it.
you're like, what is this food product? What year was this made? Is it like 20 years old? Like they have them at like Trader Joe's.
Yes,
And
it
you're
is
like,
the
what is it?
Schnufferpluffs.
And it's like, and I shouldn't want to eat it. I feel like it was made like 35 years ago, but
Yeah.
they're delicious. I also like a gingerbread house because they're beautiful.
And they are fun to make, and they smell so good.
What do you like?
My mom makes these cookies called Melting Moments that are like just more butter than you've ever seen in a cookie recipe, and they melt in your mouth.
Love
and you're
butter.
like, it's Christmassy. It's also our, heart attack.
I
and a
love
cookie.
butter.
So
and
good.
I hate heart attacks, but I love fun.
Number 10. What is your favorite Christmas decoration this year?
Oh, this year. God, that's hard to pick. Hard to pick. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a natural girl. I mean, I enjoy looking on Etsy and I'm like, look what everybody made, but it's like, give me some razzle dazzle, give me some glitz and glamour. I like some glitter and glamour. Basically, anything that's covered and dunked in silver glitter. How about you?
Do you like that in your apartment though? Don't you find that glitter, once it's in there, it's there forever?
My floor is pretty much just covered in glitter at all times. And even more so at this time of the year.
And then like a gentleman's friend face who just always like, oh, and there's glitter and it's my fault, but you're covered in glitter.
But you know what? I shouldn't date a male stripper like I do, and that's why they're all covered in glitter.
I try to tell you again and again.
I know.
Maybe this time
What was your favorite decoration this year?
I just bought on Amazon these like old-fashioned bulbs, big white ones. I haven't taken them out of the box yet, but I imagine that once I get the umption to do that, they're gonna be my favorite.
I just got my first tree. He's this big. He was the only one left, and he told me his name is Steve.
Such an average Joe tree name.
I know.
I like that, though.
I know, he was not the best tree. That's why he was left.
You don't want some too exotic named tree in your
No,
apartment.
you'd be like, I'm Fabricio. No, you're not. You're Steve.
11. What's at the top of your Christmas list?
I want to become a wizard. I'm not kidding. I know it's crazy. I want to wake up December 25th and look like Merlin or like Gandalf the Gnome Warrior. Is that something you can make happen?
I will do my best. We have like a month.
What do you want?
I was going to say striped shirts.
Okay.
Which I obviously am
About
into,
the
but
same.
I didn't realize I could be thinking, I got to think
outside the box.
Yeah.
Or I would take like a huge gift certificate to Sephora. Either be a wizard or a Sephora gift certificate.
Right. You can't ever go wrong with that.
It's hard to one or the other. They're win-win. They're win-win.
Number 12, what are your plans for the holidays this year?
If I become a wizard, I'm going to fly up and down the eastern seaboard, just spreading my good cheer to children all up and down the eastern seaboard. You know what? I'd like to get some sledding in. That's what I'm hoping, that I have some sledding in my future.
Do you go to Vermont or do you go home?
I like to go to Vermont and just get, I really love like a dangerous sled ride.
Ooh.
Where you might hurt yourself.
I'm afraid of speed and thrills in general, so that's not, but I do like sledding.
Sledding's fun.
But I turn yellow when I get cold. Sledding is not a good situation. We used to have a ton of snow days when I grew up in Wisconsin, and we'd get dropped off to sled, and it'd be like the worst day of my life because I would get numb. So I don't love sledding, but I kind of do. And it sounds, you make it sound so fun and cozy.
It's so fun. I'll make you a hot toddy.
I will do it after some hot toddies.
It's fun.
Okay, well, my plans are, I'm going to go home to Wisconsin, and if it's snowing, I'm going to take you up on that, and I'm going to go sledding with you in mind.
I'll be there.
Okay. When we come back, we're taking your questions, so you should put them in the chat right now. And that was really fun. Winterlicious. We'll see you in a sec.
I love it.
Darling, did you know we're live right now?
I did. It's fantastic, Jerry.
You know what else is fantastic? I had the boys in the back rig up this virtual censor bar I can throw across your mouth if you want to start swearing.
Oh.
What's your favorite cuss word?
Well.
I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
Hey, what's up? I'm Bella Thorne, and you're watching my channel live.
Hello, guys. I'm here with Arden Myrin, comedian and actress, and we're taking all your questions from the chat. Get them in now. But first, I want to talk to you about this new show that you host.
Yes.
Hilariously. It's called Take Me Home. It's on YouTube channel Spaces. I'm addicted to the show. Can you tell our audience what it's about?
Okay, it is basically, I am obsessed with interior design. I'm an incredibly nosy person, and I basically got people on the street in New York City to see if they would take me home and give me an impromptu tour of their apartments.
Awesome. We have a promo for the show. Let's take a look at Take Me Home.
What's up, Spaces? It's Arden Myrin. I'm here in New York City. I am here in Bushwick, Brooklyn, the East Village, Upper West Side of Manhattan, and I'm gonna see if one of these people will take me home. Check it out. Would you guys like to take me home? I just got a flat out no. Would you take me home?
Hell no.
I'm gay.
I don't care. Hello. Would you take a blonde girl home with you? We won't tell your wife.
I'm Angel Idealism.
Oh my God, you are spectacular. You like to take me home.
Sure, I'll take you home.
Oh, you just looked at my boobs. Let's go check out Patrick's face. Oh, the mother load. Nice to meet you. Wow. Do you want to put a shower on? You're all right. You look good. Just like every McMansion in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Come on
they all have
in.
their bubble rooms. Nope. Patrick, I'm out of cocktails. Will you refill this?
Yes, I'd be happy to.
Kitty needs another drink. Meow. Wait a minute. Please don't rush. This is awesome. I've got 5 days. All right. We'll settle your tab and let's get to the bus. Not for you. I have to check your ID. Oh my God. Yes, please. More of this, please. I'm never leaving. You realize that. I could do this forever.
Wow.
Wow.
That was some awesome stuff.
It
What's the craziest thing you've seen?
I think the craziest one was the amazing woman, Angel Idealism. She lived in a real squat in a bubble in the East Village in the rubble. And that was, I didn't know that still existed. You know what I mean? Like that there was still
I didn't know that
squatters.
existed. Oh yeah, well squat.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a really funny episode. And yeah, her bed is in like a bubble.
It's in a bubble. It was in a bubble. And
That
that
would
would definitely be the craziest. That would definitely be the craziest. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the swing is cool.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn really brought like what people made. They'd really carved out their apartments, and there was a swing, and it was just very cool to see how people carved out their spaces.
Yeah, and also that people just let you you and the camera crew go to their house.
It was interesting just to see, because in the beginning, you know, every morning you would never know where the day was going to take you, and we had a bus, so we could also just capture people and just like have like this party bus and go home with people. And it was interesting, sort of as a blonde girl, to safely be able to go home with anyone and know that I had like 20 people with me, so like nothing. So it was really fun.
That's the best way. I always think that like I need to date more people, not necessarily to date them, but just because I need to see more New York City apartments.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
We have a comment from YouTube. This is from End the Fighting. Yes. Arden, as you seem to be a Christmas fanatic, have you got any tips for anyone born the 25th of December who has become indifferent to the holiday ever since?
Oh, okay. I'm also a December baby. My birthday is on Monday, and to me, I feel like I'm pretty shameless about it. It's got to be hard to be on the 25th, but if you have the capacity to throw a blowout bash for yourself, that's what I would say. I feel like you've got to throw yourself a party. Even if you don't want to, you've got to throw yourself a party.
Yeah. People want something to do on Christmas Day too. Like Christmas Eve might be family time,
yeah.
but Christmas Day they're looking to give their friends.
Oh yeah, and like Christmas night, nobody's going to party. Like if people want to go do something like roller skating or something.
Yeah, or just plan a Les Mis party because that's where everyone's gonna be.
Oh my God, to watch Russell Crowe singing? Hello.
Another comment from YouTube is from DJ Mystico. Arden, getting up to anything for your birthday? It's in a few days, yeah? Oh, look at this guy.
Well, thank you for asking, and thank you for remembering. That's nice. I am shamelessly I have 2 parties, one in New York and one in Los Angeles, and I'm going to go see
Just like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Annie. I'm so like Gwyneth Paltrow, and I'm going to go see Annie with my mom on Saturday
Oh, that's
night.
fun.
I can't wait.
I really want to go. Here's a Twitter question. This is from What's Up Carly. What's your favorite Christmas holiday tradition?
I love carols. I like carols.
You go caroling?
I've gone caroling in Brooklyn, and it was super fun. I like singing Christmas carols, and
I like that. I've never actually caroled.
It's
Well,
fun.
maybe I did in high school, but
what is yours? What's
not
your
in
favorite
Brooklyn.
tradition?
Well, I just love opening presents on Christmas morning.
I like
Even though I
presents.
don't even care about presents as much anymore, but I just like being, I'm always designated to like hand out the presents to
Yeah.
my family, and I sit in front of the fireplace and like overheat because I'm also drinking champagne.
Yeah, you are.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm so tired.
You're the
and
cute
drunk.
elf.
Exactly. So that's my favorite. Here's a comment from YouTube. It's from Laurel Jane. Where did you get the idea for Take Me Home?
You know what? It actually wasn't my idea. I'm obsessed with interior design. I've done a bunch of Nate Berkus's, and so Spacey's TV approached me about hosting the show, and I was super excited to be able to do it.
It's
So I
really
was like,
fun.
yes, please sign me up, dream job. So if there's anything more out there that they want me to do, I am your girl.
That's something I was going to do. You look around and you're like, what does your place look like?
Oh my God.
Do you have a new kitchen, and are you live alone?
And it was interesting to see, like, is it what you would guess people, you know what I mean? You sort of wonder what the deal is. It was very interesting.
Yeah, like maybe they save all of it for their wardrobe, and then their
Exactly.
apartment's trash. or
Exactly.
The opposite.
Exactly.
You don't know until you check it out, so you get them to take you home.
Hey now.
Here's a comment. This is from Greg Franz. What's the best pickup line you ever heard?
Ooh. What about you?
I suppose you've probably been throwing them out like crazy with
Exactly.
at your show, so you're
That's
good at
pickup
dishing them.
line. That's pickup line.
There's been so few like best ones. There are so many bad ones.
I know. I feel like I've been like insulted into making out with people in the past.
Right.
Like exactly. Like, you know what your problem is?
Or you're like guilted or like saddened into it.
Do you know what your problem is? It's like, oh really? Well, will my problem be solved by making out with you? I
But then
don't
they
do
make-
that anymore, but I might have this when I was 19.
That's so sad. And you're like, oh, yeah, it is my problem.
Yeah, you know what,
Just comfort me.
Exactly. You're right. You're so right. I've got a lot of things to learn.
I think buying a drink is a good start.
I
If
like
you can
that.
follow it up with like being a normal person,
Exactly.
that's probably a good pickup
Send
line.
a drink. Having a drink sent.
Oh,
Send
that's
a drink.
something that is on my
Send
bucket
a
list
drink.
for someone to do to me.
I sent something to someone as like a friend thing, like, and it felt like I felt like Alec Baldwin this
Yeah,
feel. It
I
felt
can see
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
Here, okay.
Oh. Okay.
That is, thank you for your questions, you guys. Keep them coming. We're
Oh my
gonna
God.
be tackling more of those. Next up, we are gonna do the Holiday Chubby Bunny Challenge. Don't go anywhere.
Hey guys, can I use your computer to check my email?
You have email?
Of course I have email. What's this?
A laptop.
Who are you?
Dad!
I'm just messing with you.
Hello, my name is Andrew WK, and you're watching My Damn Channel Live. Cheers and party hard!
Hello, friends. As you may have heard, comedian actress Arden Myrin is in the house studio.
Hey now.
And like many classy ladies before us, we're about to shove marshmallows in our mouths until they no longer fit.
Yep.
But we're making it even classier and even more timely because we're going to do the Holiday Chubby Bunny Challenge. How do you do the Chubby Bunny Challenge? Have you ever done this before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth and you say Chubby Bunny, and then you keep doing that until you can no longer speak the words. And we'll each keep tally of how many marshmallows we get. Oh, and you make it holiday by using holiday marshmallows.
These are big.
Yeah.
These are big.
Also, we should get bonus points for these. These are
These are like
peeps.
these are peeps. Yeah, these are major. These are like 2 marshmallows in one.
Yeah, so we
There's
can
some
just
little marshmallows, but we gotta go peeps.
Yeah, let's count peeps. And I think we should get 2 points for each one.
We get 2 points.
Okay.
Okay.
So you get to go first.
Okay.
You're the guest.
I have a small mouth.
I have a huge mouth.
I have a tiny mouth. Tiny brain.
Oh my God, you're gonna be like 3 and done.
Tiny brain.
Here we go, guys. Let's just put this in. Chubby Bunny.
All right, I have to go slow on the
There's
next
2.
one.
Oh, it only counts for 1.
Tell you want it. No, I want the 3.
Fun.
Tell you want it. 3. Tell you want it.
I'm doing another big one. Put on this cheek. Oh, so. Fun. Oh my God. Chubby Bunny.
All right, I'm gonna go for the big snowman.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going for another big one. This might be a mistake. Okay, I'm gonna put this one. Where am I gonna put it? On the back. Oh. I had to stop because I started. Well, we have to tally. Oh man, well that's not fair. I'll put it back in. I was starting to choke. Why do you prevent yourself? Look at her go! Look at her go! We have a comment. Bradley Weeder, go Arden, Chubby Bunny the shit out of Beth. She just did. Wow. Are they not going down your throat and into your body? That's what's happening for me. No, that's not. That's not. How is she doing? She's the monster. This is incredible. Listen, I'm not stop. I mean, I'm gonna let you keep doing it. Wow, that was really. Oh, there it goes. Oh, we had another comment. That was so impressive. And then there were cats. Is it just me, or is eggnog and fruitcake the worst things of the holiday season?
That, what's in my bowl might be the worst thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
You deserve it. You kicked the shit out of me.
I kicked this shit out. This is.
But only unless you weren't keeping track correctly. Ow. I'll just fall into the marshmallows.
Oh my God, it makes me feel
That'd be
so good
graceful.
about myself.
But she only won by one. Because you should.
But look at the size
she
of this
did her-
mouth. I've got genetics against me.
I really do. I know. I really thought I was going to nail that. But I tend to lose every game I play on this show, so I'm just keeping it consistent.
Oh.
No, I feel okay about it. I almost died.
You know what? I feel like we've been through something together.
I really do, too.
I feel
You
closer
have
to
so
you.
much green all over your face.
You know what? It means I'm ready for my close-up.
This means you're ready for... She's ready for the close-up. We are ready for it. We have a comment. This is from MWay6. Arden, do you have a Christmas tree? If so, what's your topper? Is
my
it
God.
glittery?
Well, I just got my first Christmas tree. It's this big. His name's Steve.
Oh, right.
And I am looking for a topper.
She's in the market for a topper.
I'm in the market for a topper. I would love to put this. If I could construct something like this,
Can
like
Steve hold this?
Steve, I think if I could somehow put a karate figure on top, and yes, it will be glittery for sure. I'm open to any. You can tweet me at Arden Myrin. I will definitely. I'm open to any tree topper suggestions.
Right. Another comment is from Lovely Shenanigans. She's already been a great guest on the show so far.
Shenanigans, shout
I have to
out,
kind of
Lovely
agree with you, Lovely Shenanigans.
Oh
This
my
has been
God.
really fun.
This
Arden,
is to you, Lovely
what's the
Shenanigans.
secret to your energy?
You know what? I eat a bowl of these every morning. I wake
That's
up.
where that other bowl went.
That's where the other bowl went. I eat Chubby bunnies every morning.
Eat chubby bunnies. That's what marshmallows are called. Do you
Chubby
think you can eat, now next time you eat s'mores, do you think you're going to just eat 4 at a time? Because I might be like, I
love
why
s'mores.
do one at a time? Me too.
I'm a hungry girl.
Here's another comment. This is from Badumch. Love it. Can either of you ski or snowboard, or are you, I love that did you put that second part in the sentence for me, or are you uncoordinated?
Well, I am uncoordinated, and yes, I can ski really uncoordinatedly. It's not pretty, but I can ski. Yes, I can ski without flair.
I feel like I might be a really graceful, amazing skier if I weren't afraid of the speed or the cold. So I haven't really given it the shot that I'm pretty sure I probably would be like an Olympian.
But you could look so adorable on the slopes as a snow bunny.
It's true. I would like to
you
go
look
to your
so
lodge
cute.
and get your hot chocolate with the...
And I would get you an outfit that you could ski looking just like Evel Knievel.
That's with some glitter. I love it. Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
it.
Arden, you're like really the most charming person I think I've ever met.
Oh my God.
Where can people find more of you?
Okay. I have a benefit for Hurricane Sandy. Everything's going to the Red Cross. It's December 13th at the Bell House, New York. And Janine Garofalo is going to do it. John Glazer from Delocated. All sorts of secret fun guests. I will be doing it. Please come.
Her show, Party Machine, is so fun. I love going to
Party
it.
Machine. And on Twitter.
Yeah.
Arden Myrin.
Sweet. Thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me, Sweet
Everyone
Beth.
subscribe to Spaces. Watch
Spaces
Take Me
TV.
Home. Please come by anytime. We can always get more fluffy food and more tags and stuff.
Love it.
Okay, up next, we're bringing Nate out to talk about his time with Grumpy Cat.
Nate. Bye.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Impressive.
You're making Jack's brownies?
I am indeed. I am. And
wow.
I made a batch for myself, for this guy.
Yeah, I'm loving this, by the way.
This is
really like it.
masculinity.
Yeah.
What say after I make these brownies, I get to glaze those melons? No?
So gross.
All right. All right, babe. I love you. At least we still got Daddy's medicine, huh? What do we have here? Colombian skull fuck. Let's put a little bit in there. It's a little conservative for my taste. How about the Paula Deen portion? Yeah. Mix it up. Hey, babe. Babe, where are the brownies with the green top?
Oh, I dropped it off to Swartzens with Jack.
Oh, shit!
Steve, Barbara just called me. She was hysterical. She said that you sprinted into her house and you were slapping brownies out of the kids' hands.
Barbara is such a narc, babe. Yes, I did go over to their house and I was slapping brownies out of kids' hands, but there's a method for my madness.
I'm all ears.
Where do I begin? I was at the grocery store and I saw this gigantic fatso kid. And I thought to myself, God, this is awful. This child obesity is an epidemic.
So this is what it was all about.
Yeah.
Did you do something to these?
No, I probably added too much oil. Or pot.
Are you kidding?
Good.
Yeah, good. Oh, look at that.
Oh, they're
good. Right?
Happy?
I am. Let me see those hands.
There you go, Doubting Thomas.
Yeah, I guess I'd like to see that other hand now.
Yeah.
No, Steve, no.
Damn it.
What? Hey, man, someone just threw away some pot brownies. Can you believe it?
Yeah, man, those are my pot brownies. Did you eat them all?
No, man. There's more in here. Come on in.
What? No. Just find me one.
Man, this is some good weed. I'm fucked up.
Oh, my God. Do you have anything to wash this down with?
I got a little bit of mine here.
Hi, I'm John Benjamin, and you're watching my
Damn Channel Live.
Damn Channel Live. My Damn Channel Live.
Hi, I'm here with Nate.
Hi, Beth.
Seems so low-key compared to Arden, right?
I know, I'm like trying to match the
Need to
energy
eat
now.
some peeps.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. So you met a celebrity this week.
Oh my gosh, I met Grumpy Cat. The Grumpy Cat.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? Grumpy Cat is like super, super grumpy. And she had
Good,
been doing
that's what
like,
we wanna hear.
yeah, I mean, yeah, Grumpy Cat is grumpy, sky is blue. She is also very tiny and very adorable.
She's the famous cat that everyone wants to see in person. You got to.
I know, it was great. And, you know, I tried to take on the task of cheering her up.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and we
Big
shot a
task.
video of it.
Awesome. I want to see you trying to cheer up Grumpy Cat. The Grumpy Cat.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Hey guys, this is Nate, and I'm here with Grumpy Cat. She's been all over New York City today, and she is completely exhausted. So I'm gonna try a bunch of different ways to cheer up this gal, and we'll see what happens. Everybody likes getting presents. Look, string. Okay, that one didn't work, but I got a lot more. Let's try them. Every cat likes ribbons. Grumpy, just hang out with me here. What is the cat's favorite police drama? Law and Order? You feeling this? You feeling it? Snack break! Okay, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will. Fancy costume party. Oh, you just look so mad. So I tried to put you in a good mood and it didn't work. And now I'm feeling kind of grumpy too. And tired. Let's just both go to sleep.
Hope you had some chaperones in that hotel room.
Grumpy Cat has a whole hotel room to herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fame. That is animal fame. And she was very calm about you spooning her at the end there. She's okay with that.
That was the only thing she didn't seem grumpy about. She was just like ready to go.
Because she was asleep and she didn't know.
Yeah, she was exhausted. She's so tiny. She's a dwarf kitty.
She's a dwarf kitty?
Mm-hmm. She's a dwarf kitty, so she's gonna stay that big forever and that adorable. And
wonder she's so famous.
Yeah, and with the face locked in like.
Yeah, so at the very end, then you get the close-up of like what her. So it's her underbite, like
Yeah,
and
I
thought
brow
it was
too.
her brows. Yeah.
It's both. Like try it. It's like.
Whose is better? I don't know. I think that's Pretty close to it. We have a comment from Tumblr. This is from Snooky in Love. I am crying. Is it possible to be Kat's biggest fan? You might be.
Oh my gosh, maybe.
There's a lot of G's on crying. And that's pretty much like how we determine it here at My Damn Channel.
Yeah, G's and punctuation, and then if you have numbers instead of exclamation points.
Oh, she didn't do that.
Oh, maybe not then. Oh no.
There might be a fan bigger than you. But I wipe your tears because Grumpy Cat will never be not grumpy for you. If he couldn't be not grumpy looking at Nate. Here's another comment from YouTube. This is from E Fanatic. Grumpy Cat is not amused.
Absolutely not.
Would you want her to be though? That's why I was worried when I first saw the video that like you were gonna cheer up somehow and then like she'd just like smile and be like, it'd be like when
yeah.
Or but when someone who's like not supposed to make up something like when the Grinch smiles, you're like no, go back to the other thing.
Oh my God, yeah. What, like, has somebody photoshopped that upside down to look like this instead of that? Because I don't know, that might be terrifying.
Do you ever do the thing when you look at someone upside down for a long time and then you start seeing like this is their nose? Do you ever do this game?
No. What?
If I could just like dangle upside down right now and do it for you, I would. But it starts getting so weird. Then you start picturing like these are their top teeth. You should do it if you have a friend over right now.
The googly-eyed puppets down here, they do that, and that freaks me out. Is that what you're talking about, kind of?
Kind of, yeah. You could add the eyes if you need that for your imagination because it's not strong enough. Anyway, it's a really fun game. Here's a comment from YouTube. This is from C Myanmar 13. That cat is my hero.
Mine too, because
I know
she just didn't like. She was an immovable object. You know what I mean?
Right. She figured out her shtick. She got right into Hollywood using that shtick, and like she's there to stay. And everyone wants to see more and more.
And Hollywood will not change her ever.
Well, we hope not.
No.
They won't change her size.
Oh my gosh, no one can change her size.
Just a winning combination.
Yeah, or how adorable she is.
So really
adorable.
Yeah, that's tough for you. I know it's hard for you to say.
It's hard to say
cute
words like
that. I know.
I was trying to do the face more.
Here's a comment. This is from Kate Blake. Okay. Whose cat is that?
She has some really nice owners from, I believe it's Arizona, that were in town for the weekend, and I had never been to New York before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they had done a spot on Today's Show and everything, so they were exhausted too, but they were very nice.
That's the way to go to get a cat. So it's also with a little bub too. Any cat that has some sort of like, that's not a most normal cat, you shoot to fame.
Yeah.
And then you can come to New York for your first time and be in the Today Show.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Facebook question or comment, and this is from Danielle Rodriguez. Grumpy Cat, how is he treated? Am I missing the tune for this? Do you know?
Oh my gosh, is this like from Friends?
Grumpy Cat.
Oh,
Grumpy
yeah. Cat, how is he treating you?
Grumpy Cat, it's all his fault. Wow.
That's not bad for only seeing like 2 episodes of Friends ever.
I've seen that. What does she really say? No,
it's Smelly Cat.
God.
Yeah.
I knew that. Just give me a second.
Sorry. No, too late.
Smelly Cat. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Wow. Thanks for your great questions and stuff, guys, and all over the interwebs. We like that. Thanks, Nate, for going to that hotel room, spooning Grumpy Cat.
Oh, of course.
Sharing your experience with us.
Yeah, no problem. And also, if you want to watch the video again, just go to my vlog. It's youtube.com/OKNate. Also, there's a hidden annotation in it for another bonus video, so try to find it.
Ooh, I haven't done that.
Also, you can follow me on Twitter at It's Nate Bennett.
Cool.
I'm there too.
Great. His vlog and his Twitter are really funny, but Nate, that's enough. You gotta go back to work.
Oh.
Okay. Thanks, you guys, for putting such great questions in the chat. Keep it up. Later, it's just me and you, just hanging like old times, making new times. Up next, I have done all of your holiday shopping for you. I'm very excited to present to you your welcome, your holiday list. I'll see you soon.
Hey, I'm Big Anthony from Big Anthony's Pizzeria. There's no excuse why you can't come down and try a piece. Maybe you're saying, Anthony, the bus doesn't stop there. Hey, shut up and eat the pizza. Why not give my cheesy meatball a try? Oh, but Anthony, I'm in a wheelchair, and it's a struggle for me to try and do anything. Shut up and eat the pizza. But Anthony, I'm stranded on a desert island, and the only thing keeping me alive is drinking my own piss. You gotta shut up and eat that pizza. I just wrote and directed a short film, and I want to take the next step as a filmmaker. Shut up and make a feature. I don't know what to do with my life. Shut up and become a teacher. Hey, you're only open 2 hours every other day, and every week is a different day, because every week is an odd number of days. Shut up and manja the pizza. So come on down to Big Anthony's Pizza. in the heart of Century Plaza. You have no excuse not to. Capiche? Eat the pizza.
Hi. Now, maybe you didn't get your holiday shopping done on Black Friday because you're like a normal person who laid in bed all day since you were so full and hungover from Thanksgiving. No prob. I've asked around, I've perused the sites, and I've come up with the perfect gift for each special person in your life. The holidays are mostly about the fun gifts you'll hopefully receive, but giving can be cool when it doesn't involve that much work. So here she is, Beth's holiday gift guide. Let's start with your hard to shop for family members, okay? For your brother, this towel. It's funny, but it's like too gross to give to a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and it's functional. I mean, you know your brother has only that one towel that he barely ever washes. For your mom, infused vodka. It's super easy. You just stick some stuff in a jar of vodka, and your mom will be super flattered you took the time to make something, so she'll drink lots of it and maybe tell you Christmas secrets like who she dated before your dad. For your cat, just some catnip. Seriously, you can love her, but she's still a cat. That's what she wants. For your grandma, catnip. Her taste buds are probably shot, and how much more fun would Christmas Day be than if you're watching grandma and cat both high on catnip? Give your grandma a laser pointer and sit back and enjoy. Okay, this one's for girls. For your uncle who totally doesn't understand you, season 1 of Girls. For your spoiled cousin whose name you pulled in the family secret Santa, a Furby. It's the reverse gift because it's actually a curse. For your single friend looking for a man, a stud finder. Apparently, it's like the easiest way to find studs. I don't know how it works, but this one is really highly rated online. It has like a guarantee of finding studs. For your roommate, the Wii U. Why is this a perfect gift for your roommate? Because then it's also basically yours, duh. For your thrifty, crafty, fashionable friend or sister, the I Spy DIY book, because she'll love it, and because the author, Jenny Radosevich, is my BFF from first grade, so you can totally finally one-up this friend or sister by being like, I know the author, it's my friend Beth's best friend from first grade. For your friend who's a workaholic, the girlfriend pillow. And he's probably so tired when he gets home, he barely will know the difference. And lastly, for your unborn children, Twinkies, snowballs, ho-hos, whatever hostess you can get your hands on, they have to know what it tasted like. And there's your holiday gift guide. If I forgot someone you need to shop for, tweet at me, I'll give you a suggestion. I got a lot of ideas. Ask me now if you want, because up next, we're diving into your questions. Do it now, ask me whatever. See you in a sec.
Hey, what's going on, roommates?
Dan, sit down.
Holy shit. Is this an intervention?
No.
Give me a second. I had to smoke crack to suck dick. Other way around. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. You guys put me on the spot here.
Dan.
Kicking Dan out, kicking Dan out, kicking Dan out, kicking Dan out. Whoa.
We're kicking you out.
No, it's cool. I'm totally addicted to hydrocodone.
It's not just because you're a drug addict.
What else?
You haven't paid rent in 3 months.
Well, it's fucking Lehman Brothers' fault. If they hadn't collapsed and I hadn't lost my job.
You were a janitor and they fired you way before the crash.
Because I saw it coming.
I think it was because you called a woman in a wheelchair a faggot.
She was being a faggot. What? If you're handicapped, you're not allowed to be a faggot? That seems pretty narrow-minded, Jill.
Such a bad person.
John, how about you?
No. You tried to fuck my girlfriend when she came to visit.
I was just giving her a whore test, man, for you.
Oh.
Turns out she's just really stuck up.
So I'll help you pack, even though I'm pretty sure all you have is a book on flipping houses and a Bud Light t-shirt that says Beware Penguins.
Oh, okay, not all of us have fancy dress shirts or Blu-ray or medicine or Google, Todd.
It's Tim.
Tim! Todd, whatever. I've been kicked out of 4 places this year. 4. And that's not even counting the time I got thrown out of Lady Foot Locker for eating a muffin. This place is great. There's no water that leaks on me and bugs, and I'm not having that dream where I'm driving a bus and we're trying to get the kids to heaven, but the kids don't know they're dead, so I've got to tell them they're dead. And we're so close to the park.
I'm sorry.
My dad treats me like shit. I got a weird body.
Yeah, we're done.
I just want you guys to know, you were never second best.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey, Jill?
Yeah?
Fuck you. I was talking about the guys.
You're gonna take that cat, right?
He's been dead for 3 days.
Hi guys, it's just you and me. How have you been? If you follow me on Twitter, then you know some of the things I've been up to. Like I went to San Francisco for the first time this past weekend. But let's just like get into secrets and throw the table. Just get into secrets and dreams and also like some easy questions too, okay? I'm open to whatever. Here's a comment. This is from Rose Matinda. Hey, how are you guys and what are you doing for Christmas? I'm great. I am totally having a sugar high right now from those peeps. So I feel really excited and great. Also just like still Arden's energy is like still vibrating in the room. And what am I doing for Christmas? I'm gonna be going home on December 24th, flying in. If anyone wants to drive me to my home, which is an hour from the airport, I'll accept a ride from Milwaukee to Manitowoc. And then I'm gonna just be like playing around with my nephews. Before that, lots of Christmas New York parties. So I'm gonna have like a super uber adult New York Christmas with like all my fancy shirts and everything, and like it's like all my pearl type jewelry with lots of ribbons and things. And then I'm gonna go wear sweatpants for an entire week and eat cookies for every meal. Next comment is from Why Lime Boobs? Lime boobs. I've never actually had a Twinkie before. Lime boobs, where do you live? Someone's gotta send Lime Boobs a Twinkie ASAP. Lime boobs, oh my God, I can't even, there's no way to even describe what it tastes like because it's not real food. But well, I'm gonna try. Lime boobs, okay. It's like a spongy angel food cake, but more processed and a little bit greasy. And the inside is a really light custardy cream, like inside a donut. Tell me you've had a freaking donut. But it's really light and really even more sugary. Are you following me? And the bottom has this like thicker, like a thicker thing that always gets stuck on the wrapper, so you don't even know what that tastes like because it's usually there. Lime boobs. Lime boobs, you gotta figure out how to get one. You can probably get one on eBay. If it's over $500, it's not worth it. They're kind of disgusting. But if it's under 100, do it. Here's a comment. This is from Vagical Boobicorns. Wow, you guys, really, it's got some worst and best Christmas. Vagical Boobicorns. Let me tell you, Vagical Boobicorns. Oh, I love that. Gosh, Vagical Boobicorns. My best Christmas ever was when I got this Barbie kitchen once that like really was hard to set up and took all Christmas Day. Those are the best. Remember getting toys that like took a long time to set up on Christmas morning? So that was like your Christmas morning and then you had it to play with and then you get sick of it. But it was really fun setting it up. And it was this Barbie kitchen that had all these stickers like that you put on the stovetop in the microwave, and it had a ton of different battery parts and like all these, so much fun to set up. And I think it was like the last year I got Barbie stuff, so I even knew it was bittersweet, that like it was about to end. The worst Christmas was the year after that, when I just got clothes because I was like too old to get Barbie stuff, and reality set in. Vagical Boobicorns, any more comments from you, that's fine because I'll just read your name. Here's another comment. This is from the J-Tot. You had a suggestion for grandma, what about grandpa, and what about dad? Okay, for your grandpa, there's this thing you can find on Amazon that's called, it's a pickle yodeler. It's like it's totally pointless, but like he doesn't need anything. He doesn't want you to spend his money on him. He just wants like something that you feel good about giving him and that maybe you can all laugh at and have a photo op with on Christmas morning. So get him this like yodeling pickle, I think it's called. For your dad, dads are so hard. You should get him the Awkward Family Photos book because don't dads always want like books to have on their ottoman, the coffee table in front of them? And they have the golf ones and like the like atlas things they look at. So get him the Awkward Family Photos because it will teach him like humor and maybe like he'll laugh and you can laugh at the same thing then because you're like, that book is undeniably funny. And you can find it, at any Urban Outfitters along with the other like last minute gift ideas, and it works. So, God, I'm nailing this. Hardcore. Next comment, bring it on. Jim Kennedy Summers. As a child, did you ever sneak into your parents' closet to find out what they had bought you for Christmas? Absolutely. And then I always regretted it. But I mean, if you know where it is, you gotta go there. Tell me that you have as well. I just know every year I went to the same place, and it's like the fact that my mom thought it was still a hiding spot. Duh, the one closet in the back of this room in my basement that's like covered by boxes, and this little closet that has nothing but her old bowling bag. That came up again. That's the through line for the show. Anyway, in that closet back there, of course, that's where our Christmas presents are. Any smart child knows that. Here's a comment from YouTube. Becky Hepworth. Beth, have you come up with any New Year's resolutions yet? I have a whole month more of mistakes to make before I decide which ones are the ones I need to work on. So I have some ideas of like things I should improve upon. Like, there's so many, I don't know. But basically, I'll get back to you on that for sure. I will definitely like do a vlog about my resolutions and stuff because I will have them every year. I write them down in a notebook, and if it's in pen, that's very strong. But as of yet, I'm just making mistakes all of December. So let's do that together. Here's a tweet, and this is from Liv OD, Olivia Davidson. Favorite thing about winter? I bet Arden, because this is also for Arden, she'd have some answers because she loves winter. My favorite thing is I do love snow and like the look of it, and not necessarily being in it. No, it's fun. Best snowball fight ever. Sorry, I'm going off topic for a second. Isn't one of your favorite moments in life when you think about snow in Dumb and Dumber when they have the snowball fight and Jeff Daniels throws a snowball and then it's like just too much? That's great, my favorite snow memory. But I also like winter accessories, like getting a cute hat and scarf. That's a good winter thing. And Starbucks cups, I'm telling you, really like make me happy. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm one of 8 million people who agree that there's nothing that feels more festive than a sugary drink in a Starbucks holiday cup. Coming down from the peeps, you guys. No, I'm feeling great. Here's a comment. This is from Bradley Werner. Who is your favorite famous cat? Grumpy Cat, Garfield, Heathcliff, Nermal, Azrael, Lionel. I don't know who Azrael is. So not that one. I like Garfield. I grew up on Garfield, and I loved watching that show, and I like him. He's a little shit, and I like that. And I appreciate that and his consistency with just being a little shit. He's the original Grumpy Cat, right? Mm-hmm. That's why Grumpy Cat resonates with all of us who grew up on Garfield. So for sure that. I also really love Lil Bub. I mean, it's a new Tumblr post every minute, but I want it and I want to see it. That cat is a Lil Bub. Okay, here's another comment. This is from D. James 216. What's your favorite Christmas gift you were given as a child? Mine was Astro Wars, an electronic Space Invaders game. I can feel you loving that. I mean, childhood gifts were great. That is a good gift, I'm sure. I love every year my sister and I get fake nails, and we put press-on nails on, and we like pretend to like pick up credit cards and play store clerk. It sounds dumb, and it is. But I love getting those fake nails every year, and we press them on. And like one year we got permanent glue and we didn't realize it, so we always put it on. And then it's time to like make dinner, so we put these nails on with permanent glue, and we didn't realize it was permanent. We just thought that was how they made it that year. And then we went to go like have our day and like take our showers, and we were just completely worthless. And we're like Edward Scissorhands. So that was difficult, but that was a really fun time because then we didn't have to do any work. I didn't have to shower. Couldn't change my clothes. Didn't have to cook anything. Just sat there and was like, whoops. Then we pulled them off, and that really hurt. Here's a comment from Luis Fernandez. What awful presents did you got? My mom gets me pajamas every year, and I don't know about you guys, but I just wear like my old clothes to bed. I don't wear like pajamas anymore, like matching things. She likes to get me, she's gonna be so pissed that I say this. Whatever pajamas you already got for me, Mom, it's totally fine. I'll wear them that night. But last year, they keep getting like bigger and warmer. And last year I got like the thickest fleece you've ever seen pants that are like they're for someone who's like 6'5", and they're Betty Boop, and they're just so bad. And then there's a matching sweatshirt, fleece sweatshirt. And I put it on just for fun. My sister and I were dying laughing. My sister got like a Mickey Mouse one. And we put them on, and I literally started overheating in that, just like, I'm getting hot just thinking about it. We put them on for like 10 seconds, and I started just sweating. It's the warmest thing I've ever put on in my life. I don't know how anyone would sleep in that, but obviously if they do, they're a giant. And they're a giant who's like still in the Betty Boop. It's some giant child out there that's freezing that needs, I need to get those pajamas to that person because they need them way more than I do. They're just sitting in my closet now, like waiting for a photo op again. Here's another comment. This is from Brett Edelman. Why do you have one red fingernail? Because it's Christmas time and I'm funky. Do you believe me? Well, I always paint this fingernail a different color. And it will be a variation, my nails will be a variation of red and green for the next month. But also I got a manicure last week, and I've had literally, I may seem girly, but I've had like 4 manicures in my life. I just don't have patience. Whenever someone's doing it, I'm like, I'll just do it. But I got one last week because I went somewhere fancy this weekend, and I don't want to take off the rest of the nails because, I mean, I got a manicure, so it should stay for like 2 weeks, right? Nate, I'm looking at Nate like he knows. He's like, I don't know. Here's another comment. This is from I Vlog Never. You should start. Favorite winter candle scent? Well, we kind of covered this in the Winterlicious, but I like Christmas tree scent because that always works, and it always smells like pretty accurately like a Christmas tree. Also, those candles last forever, right? When you get the big one, and it's like, I've had the same Christmas tree one for about 6 years. But whenever I get the food ones, the gingerbread or the warm oatmeal cookie ones, it's a mistake. It's a mistake because A, you just wanted to eat a cookie is what you wanted. Do that. B, you don't want your house to smell like that all the time, or do you? Peeps, here's a comment. This is from Lydia Sanchez. If you could change your name, would you, and what would it be? I used to really want to change my name because my last name is Hoyt, which is very hard to hear. Sounds like white. And the first time, I remember we moved to a new town, and we went to Walmart to pick up some things. I was in first grade, and I got lost in the Walmart. Lost my parents in this new town. So I went to the front desk, and I was like, I lost my parents. And they're like, no problem. What's your name? And I was like, it's Beth Hoyt. And then over the announcement, they said, we have a Beth White here. Beth White, will the parents of Beth White please come pick her up? So I started crying even more. I was like, no one's going to come get me. And they didn't, so I got different parents, but they're good ones. But I do want to change my name because of that, because it's hard to hear. But then I was thinking about changing to my mom's maiden name, but that's Height, which A, doesn't work because I'm tall, so it's just like making fun of myself. But B, it's just too easy, too simple. And for a while, I wanted to be Libby because I'm an Elizabeth. And then I met a cat named Libby. I don't know if you guys have ever had that when you meet a pet, that's the name you want for your child, and then you're like, oh, is that an animal's name? So I'm sticking with Beth Hoyt. That's what we're sticking with. Here's another comment from Vanessa Schneider. What about a gift for your boss? Ideas? I think my boss needs some more of this. A new one, like a fresh one. Maybe for a Monday before a big work week, just to slip in the coffee. It's a holiday cocktail. It's how we do it. Just to make the holidays really chill around here. But yeah, boss ideas. Oh, I get for your boss because you're asking me. Yeah, that. So just a bottle of liquor because it goes down well because they could put it on in their office desk if they're like a Mad Men type boss. That's awesome if they are. So they'll just definitely appreciate that because it'll be gone by the end of the week. Or they could, it's just a very classy gift to give, and they can maybe pop it open while you're there. Here's a comment if you want to drink with your boss. Here's another comment. This is from Abby Animal Lover 16. Oh boy, what were you proud of this year? Oh, this show. I love this show. And I loved meeting all of you guys and all of the questions you sent. It's fun to get to know you, and now I know some of you, and your names are familiar to me, and that's really cool. And I always want to know more about you. And I've met all these great people, and I've learned to talk a little bit slower, not a lot. You guys know because you've been suffering through it. But I talk really fast. I can talk way faster than this, but I've learned to slow it down a touch, kind of. I'm proud of that, and thank you for that. ending note. And I love you guys. And that's our show. Subscribe. Thanks again to Arden Myrin for stopping by. Thanks to the Grumpy Cat for hanging out with Nate. I'll see you guys next week. It's our official holiday show. And if you saw our Halloween or Thanksgiving episodes, you know we don't take holidays lightly around here. It's going to be a big one with awesome guests, lots of input from you as per usual. In the meantime, check out my vlog, Beth and Show. I'm going to be doing more than one a week. Talk to me on Twitter at the Beth Hoyt. And watch out for candy canes. They'll cut your tongue. And don't forget that you're my favorite. Bye.